am joined by Brynn Ammon. Welcome.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Brynn is the head of credit unions, ever, always, all of them.
All of the credit unions.
All the credit unions.
All the credit unions for all
At
times.
Jack Henry. So why don't you give the audience a little bit more of an introduction of yourself and the company?
Yeah. As you said, I'm the head of credit union solutions at Jack Henry. I've been with Jack Henry for 13 years. I just celebrated my 13th anniversary, actually, just like 2 weeks ago. And I have been running the credit union team now for about a year and a half. So finally got my sea legs.
Yeah.
I'm over the 1 year hump. We're into year two. So now we're finally feel like we're getting things done, moving forward. So that's what we got.
So in that first year, what surprised you?
I think the first year for me was, I don't know that anything really surprised me about the role because I'd already been with the company.
Sure.
But I think it was more a learning experience for me just as a leader growing into that role. So it was a lot of just self-reflection of like, just be myself and, lean into who I am and what I'm actually good at and what I do and just, don't try to be anybody else, just be yourself. And
yes.
So it was really good that first year. I had really good experiences becoming a part of our corporate leadership team and digging in on our strategy and helping to set strategy for the company, which has been really exciting. Now I've been able to go through 2 strategy setting sessions, which has been
that's my favorite part.
Super fun and always something that I've always enjoyed. So now really excited.
So now you can give away the shop here. Tell us what you're going to do next.
Well, I would tell you what we've been focused on this last year and actually continuing into this year is a really heavy focus on continuing the digital front door experience for our customers, recognizing that in order for, we actually last year for the very first time in Jack Henry's history really set about making a strategy statement for Jack Henry as a company.
Okay.
And really settling in on the simplicity of we are here to help banks and credit unions win. And very specifically banks and credit unions, because we could do a lot of things with financial technology in a lot of ways. But,
and some do.
But we recognize that for us, it is our community and regional credit unions and banks and credit unions that are really our lifeblood, and that's who we're here to work with and work with, not around. And so everything that we are building and innovating on is about making sure that they will be successful and that we're providing them with technology to deliver to their members and their customers successfully. And so for us this last year, it's really a heavy focus on small and medium-sized businesses, SMBs. And again, that digital front door experience. So all things digital and cloud native technologies and setting up for the future of technology.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's interesting you bring up small business lending because I've just watched credit unions kind of blossom in that way and buying banks just to buy that expertise and stuff too. How is that affecting how you're serving credit unions different? Yeah.
I think that there's a lot that has to be said for the SMB market, maybe differently than the commercial market, and that's really what a lot of what we're building is around that small and medium-sized business market, which a lot of those members are solopreneurs. Right? These are like people that have a side gig or they're gig workers and they just need a way to get paid, or they're people that have they set up something at the farmer's market on the weekend, right? And then they grow to a place where they need to take payment. And that means that they have to go get an account with Square, with PayPal, and then they got to get the dongle thing and the way to, like an extra
familiar
device,
with the process,
right? Yes, all of that. And so that's a hassle. And so we were like, well, we need to solve this problem for our credit unions that keeps the money on deposit at the credit union, because if you have members that are getting accounts at Square or PayPal, that money, 1 in 8 of those dollars is staying over there, and it's not coming back into the credit union. B, you're just letting now your members become even more distributed as far as their finance goes, right? So those are like the two biggest pain points we were trying to solve, was how do we make sure that our customers have the ability to keep that money where where it needs to be. So we did that through a product that we call Tap to Local, it allows the ability for a member, again, that person who sets up shop on a weekend, to reach that point of scale where they say, hey, I really need to be able to take payment. I'm going to do that, and I can onboard through my credit union's mobile app, because it lives in the mobile app, so it's not a secondary app. It's not something else I have to go to. I can onboard in the app, and my credit union already knows everything about me, so I don't have to go through this lengthy onboarding process. I one click enroll, bloop, now I'm enrolled. And then now I'm enrolled, I'm already authenticated, I can take payment right now. So I've enrolled, I'm already taking a payment, somebody can tap my phone becomes the authentication device and the payment device. And now I'm doing tap pay on my either iPhone or Android, so we're accepting both iPhone and Android. Turn the phone into the payment method. I didn't have to go get a merchant services license. I didn't, as a member, as a business owner, I didn't have to go get clunky hardware. I don't have to remember all of that. I just need my phone with me. And I mean, I can't tell you the number of cabs
who doesn't have their phone on them,
the number
right?
of cabs I got to do this week that they all have to have a little square reader on their dashboard because they need to have a way to tap their phone. And then it does, we're doing integrated continuous accounting also, so that it's keeping track of all of those transactions, again, within the app, stored back into that credit union's account, and then doing direct integration into the accounting softwares. And we've got direct integration into Quicken, so that business owner doesn't have to spend their weekend painstakingly going through and reconciling this. I feel like I'm hitting a nerve. It's a therapy session, right?
Yes.
And doing all of that on the back end. So really solving problems for members, like where they are, and so we're super excited about that. That's just one example of something that we've been doing.
And keeping them at the credit union with their personal and business loan. We can get to that later. But the business services as well. And so, what? This sounds very exciting. Have you tested it yet?
We have it live.
Oh, you have it live already.
So this was an idea we had 2 years ago. It was like, okay, we're going to do this as an idea, and now we did innovation, rollout, pilot, and now we've got it live, running in production with over 50 customers. We're rolling it out live to all of our Banno digital users over the next period of time. Depending on how long it takes us to get through them all, but rolling it out live right now. So.
Okay, cool. So, any results? Are you seeing better member retention yet, or is this really way too soon?
Still early to get those kinds of results, but I will tell you, so that we're doing that. There's 2 projects actually that we rolled out this year with Move. It's MOOV, Move, right? So as using Move's technology on their payment rails. This is one, and then the other one that we are rolling out is rapid transfers. That one, the ability to move debit to debit in real time. Okay. So it's really me to me. So you have me to you over the rails, or but this is, I have an account maybe at Bank of America. Back to small business owners, I have an account at Bank of America that's my accounting account, but then I keep my my daily transaction account at my credit union, and so I need to move money quickly from here to here.
Yes.
Instead of going and taking money out and
again,
taking money
pain
over.
Pain point.
Yes. Frictionless experiences is what we're going for. And so I have a debit card over here, and I have my debit card over here, or my account over here. I want to just move from my debit card to here to here, and through Visa rails, we can now do that, or both rails, through Move, can move the money via debit in real time. So we also have that rolled out live already. So that was innovation that we did, again, build it all in about a year, and then moved it through. And over on that side, we've got thousands of dollars of money that's being moved already, real time, in production right now.
Yeah.
So pretty exciting to see that happen that fast.
Yeah.
To go from nothing to like actively happening and money being moved. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, very exciting. What else is in store for 2026? Anything in particular for credit unions?
Yeah. We had some leadership changes this year on my team. A couple new faces joined the team this year. Elizabeth Osborne from Great Lakes Community
Yes, I saw the announcement. Yes.
Great Lakes Credit Union joined the team here just a couple weeks ago, and so we're super excited to have her on board and get her in and start working through some transformation things that we've got in store, and so excited to get her onboarded with the team. And then we restructured our engineering teams and our product teams in early December.
Okay.
And through that restructure, we've actually started to announce a number of changes that our clients are going to start to see faster innovation on the foundational core, on the Scimitar core, than they have in probably a number of years, which is pretty exciting.
Yes,
for us
yes,
too.
I know it's very exciting for credit unions.
It is,
Yes.
yeah. And so we're moving from our standard 2 release a year cycle to 3 releases a year, and then we'll continue to iterate on that. And the whole point of that is to be able to move faster and deliver more each year, you know, in faster cadence. We don't want the core to ever be the reason that somebody can't innovate fast enough.
Right.
And so as we continue to layer the platform components on top of our foundational core at Jack Henry, which is our guide to long-term digital transformation, leave the foundational core, let it be stable, and then layer on Jack Henry platform components on top of that, which are cloud-native, digital cloud-native components. The foundational core needs to keep up with that.
Yes. Yep.
So we need to be able to scale at the same rate. So,
Yeah.
we're
No,
super
that's all
excited
sounds
about that.
super. So I always allow guests final thoughts. What do you want to leave our credit audience with today?
Really just excited about the rate of change that we have going on at Jack Henry right now. The pace, everything is so, as an ecosystem right now, we are so rapidly evolving, and so we see that too, we feel that too, and I think I get the most excited about the things that we are doing to see ahead and to look ahead, and to really help to drive innovation that will help keep our credit unions relevant for from now and into the future. To let them compete with Chime and SoFi and those institutions, because it's not each other that they're competing against, and it's not the bank down the street.
I hope they know that. Yes.
Yeah, and it's not even Bank of America anymore, right?
No.
There are all of these deregulated, unregulated,
yes,
fintechs that are taking their members, and we need to find a way to help them there. And so that's what we're really focused on right now.
No, credit union survival for all.
That's
for
right.
us as business
That's
partners to them, and as well as their communities. Because Bank of America isn't going to go in there and roll their sleeves up.
That's right. It's a we win, they win, we don't win, they don't win, and so it is a model that we are committed to 100%.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.